What's good, everybody? Welcome to another session of What the Chart Say Sunday with your host Don Bucks. If you if you're into stock trading, of course, and options trading, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you know when I'm going live during these training sessions. So, as y'all know, Rapido is a platform that highlights everything Black excellence as well as the solutions. So, y'all know that two of the main things that contributes to the wealth gap is ownership and stock market participation. So, just some quick news, quick update. Your boy was on a podcast this week called The World Takes. So make sure y'all check that out on YouTube. World Takes podcast. Two dope gentlemen, two dope fellas out of Trenton, New Jersey, which is my hometown. So yeah, tap into that. You know, I dropped some heat. You feel me? You know, I dropped some heat. But one of the questions that they asked me was, what's the importance of financial literacy, financial wellness, right? And it's crazy because like we kind of already know the reasons why we need it. But I mean, let me highlight a few. So one, I'm thinking we need financial literacy to better control our lives and narratives. So if you got financial literacy, that means you know how to, you know about investing, right? You know about, excuse me, if you have financial literacy, the advantages and the benefits and the power of being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it. And how when you can't, when you're not in that situation, that people are controlling your life and it's not you. So if you have financial literacy, you're more able to put yourself in a position to control your narrative and control your life. Number two reason is to actually play the game like it's supposed to be played. Like, you know, a lot of times we complain about the system and what's going on with the president and elected officials. But we need to learn the rules because we in this game, but we need to learn the rules. It's kind of easy to be upset with a game when you playing it and you making all the wrong moves because you don't know the rules, right? But we need to start making reading and being smart cool. Like for a long time, I was participant of it. I had a late start in life, going to college when I was 20 something, starting college. Actually, I started college when I was 30 something. How old was I when I started college? It was 2009. So shit, 19. Shit. No, I was in my 30s. Yeah, I was probably 31 when I started college. You know what I'm saying? So for a long time, we don't appreciate being smart and being informed about different things. So we're out of pocket. We're complaining about the game because we don't know the rules. So there's tax benefits we need to take advantage of. There's insurances that we need. Instead of we need to know more than just car insurance and phone insurance, and how life insurance is not just for when you die, right? Like we need to know these things, like wills, like how many people you know in your family, old heads that died without a will, and now you don't know what to do with their property, you don't know what to do with their house. This is all the stuff that we just don't know because we're not actually playing the game how it's supposed to be played because of lack of financial literacy. The third and final thing I'm gonna tap on right now is basically to get your power back, time and financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from taking advantage of systems and creating residual income. See, now in this day and age, there's new and more efficient ways to make money than actual physical labor. For example, like this month, without doing the thing, maybe sending a few text messages to my renter, I made almost $800 this month doing nothing, right? So this is how you want to position yourself. And that is called taking your power back, because now money is being made and I'm not physically there. I'm not physically doing anything. So that is time and financial freedom. See, a lot of people think they need $1,000,000 to be free. Nah, some people only need $40 a day consistently. And that takes care of all the expenses for the month. That's not $1,000,000. You see what I'm saying? So those are the three things that I think are the benefits and the reasons why we need financial literacy. You dig? So let's get into what the charts say. If y'all was here Friday, and if y'all haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Because if you wasn't here Friday, it's because you probably didn't know I was on here. So I do a daily show called Chief and Chart. I'll talk about what I see on the chart and what plays I'm in, if I'm in any, what I seen before I made it, and all the nuances, all the nuances that surround a trade. So I do that Monday through Friday. So make sure y'all tap in. So what I'm about to talk about now is probably like if you was here Friday, a variation of what you heard Friday. So as y'all know, my trading system consists of positioning in the later time frame, price action, by dropping down into a trading time frame, and then using my relatable time frame for my entry. So if you took my course, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's also in the description of this channel. Feel free to partake in that. If you're watching this today on Sunday the 30th, 10/30/22, I'm running a pay what you want sale. I've been running it for the past couple of weeks. Information is pretty much free, but come midnight, stuff is going back to regular price. Hope people took advantage. So this is the later time frame price action that we're going to be looking at. So this is the daily on the SPY. Now on the SPY, y'all know the SPY is the short for the S&P 500. That's the ETF that houses the top 500 companies in the stock market. And it's a representation of the overall economy, if you ask me, because if the SPY is down, because the SPY, let me say this, it houses all 11 sectors, companies that represent all 11 sectors of the stock market. So it's a diversified ETF. So if the SPY is up, majority of the market is going to be up. If the SPY is down, majority of the market is going to be down. All right, so keep that in mind. So this is the later time frame price action that we want to position ourselves for. And as of right now, y'all know from previous episodes how we feel about the Bollinger Bands, which is these blue lines on the outside, upper and lower. And then we have the orange moving average. It's a moving average of the Bollinger Bands in the middle. So we know that when things go to the outside of the Bollinger Bands, that's an extreme point at which price is going to have to come back in. So on the upside, it's going to come back in. If it goes outside down here on the bottom, if you're following my mouse, it's going to come back in. So as we can see here, we had a mean week. Each one of these bars represent one day. So this was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. All right. So you would think, with a beginner eyes, this red bar, you would think there was only selling going on that day. That is far from the truth, because you can't see everything that was going on in that day. Why? Because you have to drop down into trading time frame. Now, this is the 2 hour. Anything under the daily is a trading time frame that you can pick. So this 2 hour trading time frame now shows that one bar in these four. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is Friday. See, this is Friday. So on the daily, what do we have? We have a level that has to contend with. It's going to the extreme on the Bollinger Band, right? So what does that say when you add up those two ingredients? Extreme and a level. That equals a pullback. Slight, but it has to work off some of the strength and come back inside of the Bollinger Band, just like it did here. So my guess, because that's all we're doing, we're taking good guesses or bad guesses. That's all we're doing. Truth be told, let's put that out there. If this is your first time listening about trading, I'm here to tell you, we're all guessing. But some guesses are better than others. So that's another way to put, we're doing high probability things or low probability things. At the end of the day, it's all probability. So if that sounds better than guessing, all right, use probability. But it's the same thing. So the object is to do the highest probability things, right? So what the chart is saying, there's a high probability with this level being here and that it being extreme on the Bollinger Band on the daily, which is the longer time frame price action that we're going to be gauging from. That level plus this extreme equals a pullback. High probability of a pullback. So even though we have a new high in the MACD, we may see it bust through as well. And then the pullback. But a pullback is coming nonetheless. Not sure if it's going to be tomorrow, after this break, or before the break. But it's going to come back in. Right? So if you wanted to position for this new high in the MACD, you want to wait for some weakness. So you would drop down like here. You would have waited for this here. So we have a new high in the MACD. We have all these green bars, but where do we get in? You get in on a pullback. This is a better position. You get the price, a cheaper price, and a lower price for it to bounce from. So we waited for some weakness, boom. So this is probably what you want to do here. You want to wait for some weakness for your entry. So there's no weakness yet. So this may bust through tomorrow, and then you may see the weakness. So if you're not in it already, I will wait. If you're not in whatever stock you're in that corresponds, that goes up with the SPY already, I will wait. Tomorrow, I will wait for some weakness. Follow? So I will either wait for this to break, then look for some weakness, or look for that weakness tomorrow. You understand? We're looking for momentum divergences. So that's what we're doing. This is what the chart says Sunday. If you want to learn how to swing trade like this, make sure you hit the description of this channel before midnight and pay what you want for this information. It's not about the money for me. It's about getting you the information. The price tag is for you at the end of the day. Price tag is for you. That is to gauge how serious you are. Put some skin in the game. Right? But right now, let's pay what you want till midnight. It's your boy Don Bucks. What should I say? It's your man Don Bucks. And this is What the Charts Say Sunday. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. And I will see y'all tomorrow on Chief and Chart. Peace.